Coming at you from the Sacramento Hive, I'm Josh.
And I'm John. Welcome to Local Beer.Buzz. We talk about those epic beers that you want to try. Hear about them here first. Today we're talking about
Winter Warmers, Episode 2.
That's right, our second take on something delicious and decadent to drink. You know, maybe at a festive event or just hanging out at home.
And it will have so much alcohol in it, it will warm you up.
Yeah, lots of warming up.
Tons of it, which, you know, the show needs some warming up. For those of you who don't know what Winter Warmers is, Winter Warmers is a series of episodes that we are doing where I bring a beer for John, and John brings a beer for me, and neither of us have any idea what the other one brought for each other. It's kind of like Ellen's 12 Days of Giveaways, but with beer. I brought today Black is Beautiful, which some of you may know is a series of beers done earlier this year by a bunch of different breweries. This one happens to be by Revision Brewing Co. It is an Imperial Stout, and it is 10%.
I brought New Glory's Fully Baked. If you haven't had this, you gotta check it out. It's an Imperial Stout at 13% ABV.
Ooh.
Yes, it's going to destroy our faces. But I mean, probably not. It's probably gonna be a chewy, delicious, awesome drink.
I'm pretty stoked. When was that bottled? How old is that thing?
So these were actually released in spring of 2021, so it's been maturing in my closet.
Very nice. Yeah, this one's been maturing in the back of my fridge since 1/25/21.
This is from January, really?
Yeah, it's from January. This has been aging for almost a year.
So we've got two epic Imperial Stouts aged to perfection. We're gonna pop them open and you can decide which one is the best value for what we're drinking. I think I picked this up for $13.
I got a 4-pack of these for $2, which means it was 50 cents a can. Check it out. Walmart, a whole bunch of them.
Wow, I guess he wins the value there because mine was $13. And I think I saw this in a bottle store for $20 recently, so it's actually gone up in value. I'm hoping the flavor has improved as well.
You're really carrying this episode, John. I brought a 50-cent beer and you brought a $13 bottle. Oof, it's okay, I'll get you next time.
So the first one we're gonna try is Black is Beautiful, and we'll see you in a second.
All right, and we're back with beer. Let's crack this open. First, analyze the look. That's a stout, all right.
Yeah, as an Imperial Stout, it's super black. That's what I want to see, and it's got kind of a nice chocolate foamy head on it, which means it's got some chocolate flavor in it. The aroma on it actually has a little bit of
Acid.
dark fruit. Not exactly what I was expecting, because, well, I mean, it's an Imperial Stout. I'm expecting it to have like some dark fruit character to it, but very mild. I'm mostly looking for roasted malt. I'm looking for chocolate. I'm looking for coffee. And I'm looking for sometimes a bit of alcohol. It's not a bad thing, but this is just a little too acidic for me. It's got kind of a dark fruit smell to it.
Yeah.
There's a slight roasted character and a little bit of coffee, but it's very, very mild. I'm gonna really swirl this to see what I can get out of it.
Yeah, really, you want chocolate in there too. Like it's, you know, like it's supposed to be chocolatey, but you don't get too much chocolate on the nose.
Chocolate syrup with dark fruit is what I'm getting out of it.
I smell chocolate, I smell coffee, just a littlest bit of coffee. Dark fruit like dates, like very little, like it's like, if you ever had chocolate that was sweetened with dates, it smells just like that.
Yeah, there's definitely a strong date factor in here, and
Little figgy.
I can actually smell some alcohol on it.
Yeah, I didn't want to say anything, but yeah, it smells like, whew.
Alright, let's go.
Go in. That's definitely a winter warmer.
Definitely alcoholic.
Yeah.
Imperial Stouts are supposed to be bitter.
Kind of goes above and beyond on this one. It's like super dark chocolate.
Well, I feel like I'm getting more bitterness than I am getting roasted malt out of this. It should be bitter. It should also be very coffee and very roasty. It's just not that coffee and that roasty. It's kind of watered down. It's like half the flavor profile that I'm looking for.
It just tastes really bitter and kind of sweet. It tastes bittersweet.
It's bittersweet, but there isn't that much of a chocolate profile. There isn't that much of a coffee profile. There isn't actually that much of a malty roasty profile. It's actually kind of weird because to get it this dark, you have to have a lot of roasted malt character to it. Somehow it's really mild and it's almost not even there.
Roastiness is just not there. You don't really taste the coffee either. You got like the faintest hint of coffee on the nose, but when you drink it, you're not getting that coffee character. really not getting much of anything. You don't even get that dark fruit character.
I disagree. I'm getting like some coffee flavor in there. It's just not real strong. I'm getting coffee, I'm getting alcohol, and I'm getting a hoppy bitterness, and then I'm getting more alcohol. It's just very obviously alcoholic.
Yeah. That was the point. 50 cents a can for some 10% beer.
Yeah.
It'll get you going.
It's not bad, it's not great. I'd finish the pint.
Yeah. Agreed. Yeah, I'd finish the pint. Revision is located at 380 South Rock Boulevard in Sparks, Nevada. I believe they branched off from Knee Deep out in Auburn at some point, and I think they have a couple locations, but this one came from Sparks, Nevada.
You need to check out Revision Brewing because they have epic beer all the time. This is actually the first time I've had a beer from Revision that I did not like.
Yeah, same. You know, their IPAs, incredible. Absolutely incredible. They are known for their IPAs. Go check them out. Now, there have been some very good versions of Black is Beautiful. Flatland's version of this, phenomenal. When they got really creative with it, those were really good because Flatland's added in some extra adjuncts than other people. And because, you know, with Black is Beautiful, they give you the base recipe and you can make it your own. You know, they gave breweries like, hey, use this base recipe and then make it your own. So some had coconut, some had marshmallow. The base recipe is kind of like a boring stout. It'll get the job done. So this isn't the best version of Black is Beautiful, but it gets the job done.
Yeah, it gets you messed up because if I had to drink a 4-pack that was only $2, I'd probably buy a lot more than just one 4-pack.
There's a reason I only bought one.
At 10%, I'd be tossed off, but as far as just something that I just want to hang out and drink, it just really isn't my favorite. I feel like there's so many beers on the shelf that are better than this.
Yeah.
And not even Imperial beers that I would way rather drink than have this one.
I'll finish the beer, but it gets the job done. Cheap, 10%, what more could you ask for?
So you'd finish 2 pints?
My rating officially is I'd finish the beer. I would not order another one.
And coming up next, we've got New Glory's Fresh Baked Brownie Imperial Stout. Now, if we thought we could taste the alcohol on this one, the next one is 13%.
I bet we can't taste it though.
I had it when it first came out. It was actually pretty hard to find.
Sweet, looking forward to it. Let's crack that baby open. We'll be back with beer.
Oh, but first, a word from our sponsor. Are you interested in taking your fermentation to the next level? Check out Hop Hero Homebrew Supply. We carry beer making supplies, wine making supplies, cider making supplies, the list goes on. Check us out at www.hophero.com. Let's take a bite out of that brownie.
Looking forward to this. So, when eating brownies, do you like the middle or the end pieces? That is a very serious question.
I like all pieces. It's a brownie.
Do you like the crunchy ends or do you like the gooey middles?
I like it all.
I like the gooey middles.
You like it gooey.
I do. Alright, let's check this out. This looks like a stout!
It actually looks darker than the last one.
It does.
Like, it's pristinely black.
It's like Vanta Black.
Yeah, this is like an emo kid's soul right here. And it already has a little more aroma on it than the last one.
Oh my gosh, that smells like a brownie fresh out the oven. Oh my gosh.
It actually smells like when you break apart a piece of a brownie and it's gooey and fresh baked. That's what it smells like.
Yeah.
It smells roasty and good, but it also smells like a baked good too. Very, very chocolatey, very sugary. It's actually crazy that it has like a sugary sweet kind of smell to it.
I smell brownie, dude. Like this smells like I just baked a fresh batch of brownies sitting on my counter waiting to cool down. It smells sweet, chocolatey.
Let's dive in.
Oh, that's a thick one. Oh my gosh, that is so good. I do not taste that 13% at all. Like this is,
wow, this
is nuts.
Yeah, it's a mouthful. This is like a bite of a brownie. It's really thick. It's all over your mouth. And it's just like layers of chocolate.
It's sticky.
But it does also have almost this like baked food kind of character to it, like it was cooked in an oven.
It's kind of uncanny. It literally tastes like liquefied brownie. Like they put brownies in a blender with like Everclear or something, got the essence of brownie, and then made beer out of it.
The body of it is so interesting because it's full on your mouth, but then some parts of it are kind of sticky.
Yeah.
And then it goes down nice and smooth. There's no alcohol that I'm getting at all.
None.
Although I can feel it. I'm getting warm. This is very, very enjoyable. This is really, really chocolatey. If you're a chocolate lover and you like a really chocolatey stout, you want this stout. This is like crazy good. It's got enough bitterness to make it balanced, but I'm not tasting any kind of bitterness on my tongue. It's not off-putting. I'm getting just like layers of just like chocolate, a little bit of roasted malt, and a lot of like ooey gooey brownie flavor.
You know what? I said I like the gooey center. This is the gooey center. This is so good.
New Glory is just killing it for beers these days.
They really are. We were there recently and we had some really good beers there. Definitely go check them out. Ask them when they're gonna bring this beer back. This has been aged to perfection.
Man, I can't believe this beat out Black is Beautiful. It's like this hyped up beer that everybody is making. Everybody should just make the brownie every year. That would kill.
Right? Actually, no. They shouldn't release that recipe.
This straight up keg, this is like amazing, this is delicious.
Yeah, this is a keg, 100%. This is a keg.
If you haven't been to New Glory before, they're located at 8251 Alpine Avenue in Sacramento, California. And aside from this beer, they are putting out some epic beers all the time. They're one of the big streamline breweries in Sacramento. They always have something amazing, something tasty, whether it's hazy, whether it's hoppy, whether it's sour or brownie.
When I moved here 6 years ago, and I was not disappointed. I was told, oh, if you're gonna drink beer in Sacramento, you gotta go to New Glory. And I agree with that statement. If you're drinking Sacramento beer, you gotta hit up New Glory. And they have one of the best beer tenders in town, Houston. Go say hi to that dude.
That guy is dope.
He is. Tell him we sent you.
If you have time, find the Black is Beautiful and the brownie and see if you can do it versus. Tell us what you think.
Yeah, leave a comment down below. Say hi. Tell us we're pretty.
Or if you're curious about future winter warmers, we're going to continue to do these winter warmer episodes. Let us know what kind of stout or imperial beers you like to drink as a nightcap.
As a nightcap. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We are Local Beer Buzz.